Fam, I want y'all to check this out. I really don't have an intro to it. I want y'all to see it. I just saw this. I haven't even got a reaction to it yet. But check this out, man. Tell me what y'all think. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe when you do subscribe. Hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's hit it.
Come with us to go find out who Pickle real daddy is, because who we thought was her daddy might not be her daddy no more. So we gotta go find out who he really is. Say, come with us, come with us, come with us. You excited? Yeah. Period. Because you need to know who your daddy is, right? Period. Like, hello. Okay, here we go, right here, y'all. DNA connect. Come on. Oh, it's closed. I thought it was closed. But I gotta read. Hopefully they still open. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little tad bit embarrassing, because it's like I feel like everybody's staring at me or something. Answer the bell. You ready? Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. All done. We're all done, right? Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, hopefully, her dad is rich. Hopefully, the new man is rich, because the old man is broke stuff. So, hopefully, the new man rich. And yeah, you hungry? Now we're about to go get some food, because I done worked up an appetite trying to figure out which one of them YNs I slept with. So now we're about to go get some food.
First of all, young lady, let me get the positive out first. I'm not upset with you want to know who the father is. That's a good idea. That's great. I wish everyone was like that. Didn't want to go on Maury Povich or go on TV. Don't want to go on paternity court and embarrass herself. But hell, you went on you went online and embarrassed yourself. Even worse, for less money, probably. But you want to find out who the child's father is? Great. That's great. First question. Why would you take your little girl with you? Why do you have your little girl on this video? This Steph Curry twin. So the the facial features that she has shows me that, number one, you have weak genes, and so the child most likely looks like the dad. It's going to look like the father with those genes, with them eyes and head. It's just, hey, you posted this shit. So let me look. This here, it's like it might be some filters. Let's see. Child got some big eyes, some light eyes. Trying to see the child smile a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that child looks like her dad. I'm sure it won't be hard to figure out who her dad is. But why would you put this child on, take her with you to do this? That shows me that you're very immature and that your best conversations was probably with your daughter. I would love to know her backstory because she's a nice looking young lady. I'm always surprised and amazed when I see nice looking young ladies that be out there when you see them on a stroll and, like, streetwalkers or whatever, or doing bad, doing dirt, writing $30,000 bad checks or trying to cash bad checks at the bank over some no count dude. I'm like, God, you got the world, like the whole world ahead of you. Why do you have to succumb yourself to these type of to this pain and torture that you give yourself. But anywho, our future is in trouble. Is in trouble. I am glad that my children are in their 20s. Hopefully, I taught them enough. I know they're gonna make bad choices and mistakes in their lives. So we all have, we all will, we all do. Hopefully, they make them to where it won't be a total embarrassment for themselves or for the family. Let's just be honest, and they can move on and live from it. But I don't understand, like I said, why she had to go. Where are the guys at? So you gonna do a DNA test? We know it's your daughter. I mean, but I guess I don't know. I never got a DNA test done in my life, so I wouldn't know how that process works. But you are acting like this woman is, and mind you, her daughter is there while she's talking. She's talking to her child, getting confirmation from her child, who looks no more than maybe 2, 3 years old at the most, getting confirmation from her and validation from a baby about the person that you thought was your dad may not be the dad. Probably because he don't look nothing like that dude, and maybe his new girlfriend or his mama said, "Man, you might need to get a DNA test because that child look nothing like you." Probably what has happened. So now she's thinking, let's see who's your dad. And and again, this child is 2 or 3 years old, which means whoever she was being knocked down by back then, they don't know nothing about this child. So now you finna come and surprise them years later, 3, 4 years later, 5 years later, however, whatever, and say, guess what? Here's your child. Or maybe you think they DNA's in the database. Is that how it works now? Like I said, I don't know how to do DNA. I don't know nothing about DNA tests, and I don't ever plan on being in that predicament. But yeah, I'm highly confused and don't understand and disappointed and saddened and hurt really because again, I can't say this enough. You brought your daughter with you to speak on this debauchery. You were out there in the streets. These are the years where your children sponge all the information from you, whether you believe it or not. This child may grow up and do the same thing or be even worse than what you were and not even understand why. And it'll be because of conversations like this when she was a baby, but didn't understand it then, but it's going to stay in her head. How many times you talk to people and say, "Man, I remember when I was like 2 or 3 years old and this happened or that happened." They be like, "You remember that?" I say, "Yeah, I remember that." Hell, I remember being a little kid going to like a family function at a park in Dallas one time when I was little. And I remember there's like these little gullies in the middle of the park, and you had to like everybody else was jumping over them, and I was too little to jump over, so I had to step down, walk across, this and the third. Then I remember being grown, going to that same park. I think we went for like a class reunion, and I'm like, I remember this park. I remember these little spaces and these little gullies or whatever. And I remember when I was a kid, I could barely jump over them. And I was scared, so I walked. I had to like step down and walk across and jump over. But now I could just like take one giant leap and like a barely take a leap and get over. It's like, God, how little was I when we came to this part? So these are things that this child is gonna remember. Everybody is not fit to be a parent. I'm sorry. It's just not. Everybody shouldn't have children. Everybody shouldn't be everybody shouldn't have the ability to procreate unless until their mind is like fully developed to a certain extent, to a certain point. Because this child here, she's a dummy. She's immature. She's dummy, and she probably still for the streets. Talking about, I hope you're rich, man. Come on, man. Come on. This is I can rant forever. So let me just leave this alone, man. Hey, y'all, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Share it with the world. Let's have an intelligent conversation. You know how we do around here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple of minutes out of your day, but it means the world to us here at this channel. With that being said, I leave you in peace, love, and I'll see you on the other side.